Sure. So approximately around 1:25 this afternoon, we received a call for a house fire here. A neighbor reported fire coming from the house, from the side of the wall of the house. So not like blowing out of windows or anything, but there was a fire ongoing. We arrived within a few minutes and started an attack on the interior. One of the first crews in the door, what they do is we're trained to check for stability of the floor. They sounded the floor. It felt stable. It turned out to be a hardwood floor. As they advanced in, the floor gave way, and 2 firefighters fell down into the basement. So at that point, we enacted our procedure to strike an extra alarm for personnel. We don't know at that point if they're injured. I'm proud of the whole crowd here. They rallied. They got the injured firefighters out and still put the fire out. So that was good. One of the firefighters was basically uninjured. As it turned out, bruises from going through the floor. The other firefighter has a shoulder injury. Luckily, nothing looks serious, but that's gonna need to be looked into. So the good news is, the injuries aren't serious. The guys did a great job. Firefighters did a great job, and the home is a safe. So, fortunately, no one was at home at the time. It's a young family with a couple of young children. So pretty horrific to come home to find everything full of soot and some fire damage, but again, the good news is it is repairable. Right now the fire is under investigation. It's not considered suspicious in any way, but we still have some things that we're looking into. So I don't even know where the fire investigation team's headed at the moment. I just have been told it's not suspicious.
Great. Now, was that firefighter who was injured falling through the floor transported to the hospital?
He was, yeah. At first, our crews, they want to stay and keep working, and obviously the answer is no, you need to go get checked. So our own crew took them up to the hospital, took both of them actually, just for the abundance of caution to make sure they're okay.
And that was Wentworth Douglas here?
Correct.
In Dover?
Yep.
Okay, and so you said the home was unoccupied at the time?
Correct. Yeah, so interesting. So they were without power for a couple of days, and they had just gotten the power back last night, so they weren't running a generator or anything. They were resuming normal life, back to work, kids back to daycare, and then something happened today. So.
Okay, and so you said there was a lot of soot in the home. What's the extent of the damage, just from what you can see?
Sure.
Just right here in the moment, I know that you have to go in and do further assessment.
So there was some heavy fire in the basement, which damaged the floor, which unfortunately our firefighters fell through. So there's that burn damage in the basement, and then there's smoke damage like throughout all the floors. Yeah, heavy smoke. It was probably, we're gonna guess it was smoldering for a while before it became noticeable on the outside.